Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today there is a brand new Stardust Special Edition card. Who is the man behind this enigmatic persona? No one is quite sure. A new Stardust Special Edition is now available. We also have our Real Turn, our Foley's Files, our Ring Smasher, our Lights Out, and we also have our bonus pack. So there is the Lunar Dreams, which has a 20% chance of containing the brand new Stardust Special Edition card. It also contains 10,000 dust, which I'm not entirely sure what the dust does. Well, 20% chance of getting 10,000 dust and 2,500 dust from there. It also contains 20 old school Cody Rhodes. Do we have a new quest? We do indeed. Let's see what the new quest is. So if we play PvP 35 times, it gives us 500 super coins. If we reset the draft board 50 times, it gives us a bonus chance of a Stardust. I feel like those two are maybe the wrong way around. Why is this image just 500 super coins? It gives you a bonus chance of a Stardust, a bonus chance of 10,000 dust, and also contains 500 dust and 5 old school Cody Rhodes. Dusting a card 75 times gives you 1,000 dust. Win a match with a Cody Rhodes card 75 times gives you a bonus chance of the Stardust. And I presume that a Cody Rhodes card also includes the Dashing Cody Rhodes. And then acquire a Cody Rhodes Legacy card 150 times guarantees you a dual card. If you do all 5, then you will get the Stardust card as well. I can't believe we have to get another 150 Cody Rhodes Legacy cards. Unbelievable. I thought I literally just finished that. So Disfigured is now lower in price. It gives you the bonus chance of getting the Cody Rhodes Dashing Mask. Is there new equipment? Well, there's the Cody Rhodes Mask in there and the Soul Ruka Surfboard. Written in the Stars is new. 5% chance of getting the Stardust. Also 5% chance of getting 10,000 dust. Also contains 5 old school Cody Rhodes. And we've also got Hype Train, and Hype Train also seems to now have upgraded to include a chance at the Cody Rhodes. Now it looks like a couple of cards have fallen off here because I think yesterday there was 8 of them. There was these 5 cards here. And was it Triple H? Was it Triple H, Alexa Bliss, and Liv Morgan's still there. Triple H, Alexa Bliss, and what was the other one? John Cena were perhaps the ones that you could get off here, and now it's changed to this one. Does it tell you the percentage chances? It does not. Okay, well let's go ahead and start with Hype Train and see if we can get lucky. So 676 is 19, which I believe is exactly what we need. We need to get an 18 or a 19. Waiting on network a little bit. Yes. So 19 is a perfect height 2. So we're going to go ahead and draw again. Now that is just too much. That is 1 over. We're going to put the 7 and the 6 in here. We're going to hope for another 6 to show up. But as you can see here, if we go for the 7, that is overhyped. So we're going to put the 7 in the bottom row. And let's draw once again. We did get a 6, so that is going to be a hype times 4. However, we would need a 5 to go with this one, and we're not going to get that. So we're just going to overhype that one, and we're just going to claim our rewards and claim right there. And it looks like we didn't get anything. No, we did not. We got a feral card instead. So unfortunately, no Cody Rhodes from this one. Let's go ahead and open our bonus pack. There's a 5% chance of us getting an F1 People's Championship belt, which we don't really need. Because not only have we already completed the WrestleMania Forever, but we've also completed campaign mode as well, which is very, very cool. We've got 3 rare to draft picks, so let's go ahead and grab these. And we'll go for this one on the far right. Okay, none of those particularly helpful. And let's go ahead and we'll keep the Zelina Vega, but we'll dust the Bailey and the Ilya Dragunov. And so does that count towards our dusting? It does. We have now dusted 2 cards. So that is very, very cool. We'll need to keep that in mind. And we'll need to dust more cards as we go along here. I was just seeing if there was anything else. Do remember to claim your daily streak as well. You can do so by clicking on this. And it'll take you to the WWE Supercard web store where you can do that. And let's jump into real turn, shall we? We're going to just play each of these for free because we've already completed WrestleMania Forever, so anything we get here is just bonus. Okay, we've got 3 males. And 3 females. Okay, that's pretty good. Might be able to pull... I think Cody Rhodes was in that. Maybe he wasn't. I can't remember what WrestleMania cards Cody Rhodes was part of. Oh my goodness. I'm getting lots of them. I like how we're back up to... We're on 7 spins when we started with 5. This has been very, very cool to us. Got a couple of supporters as well. And 2 gold to add to our bonus. Another 2 gold to add to our bonus. And some equipment. Oh my goodness, we just keep getting free spins. Our real turn is just going to last forever at this stage. More gold. That was really impressive. The fact that we managed to get 10 rewards for free. There's a Cody Rhodes card. That's what we like to see. We like to see those Cody Rhodes cards because they will add to our Stardust quest. My goodness, we've got 20 of these. This might be during the point that Cody Rhodes was out of the company. I did play through all these seasons, but I could not tell you for the life of me exactly what wrestlers were in which particular tiers. Not off the top of my head. 10 Pro Forging Crystals. Bad News Barrett and Hot Rod Roddy Piper. An Invasion Ladder. Mouthguard. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. So, pretty good pack, nothing special. We're going to get a whole bunch of things. Are we allowed to play Foley's Fouls? Now, I actually heard from a good friend of mine, S. Clark, yes, I shall name him, that the best way to do this is to tap on the chickens multiple times. Don't just tap on them once, and that's how you get them. This technique is not working for me. Although maybe if I'd listened to S. Clark there, I'd have maybe got a few more. Oh no! Missed the black one. Almost clicked on a pigeon. Man, these chickens are going everywhere. No, I want the black one. Jesus, this is a mess of a pattern we've been given here. Oh, that chicken was just in absolute refusal. He was running away from me. Did we get the same pattern again? My goodness, the monstrous nonsense one. We got the black chicken that time. Oh no, I wasn't even clicking there. Okay, round 5. Let's see what we can do. That pigeon was largely my fault there. I was not really looking at it. I was just clicking while looking at the black chicken above. So let's go ahead and claim that. Got the gold rewards. The Repo Man is still showing up. He's refusing to go away. Now Ring Smasher is the one that it doesn't let us play, I don't believe. Yeah, that one you need to be under 500, but we should be allowed to play Lights Out. Again, this one is purely random. Did I even click there? You guys were watching the clicks, I was clicking up here. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. It gave us a prize. Game being very generous to me right there. Let's go ahead and claim that. Okay, I'm not sure we're getting anything, so we're just going to click skip all and we'll just see if we get anything cool at the end here. But it doesn't seem like we have, which is completely fine. We're now at 615 of our 500 space allocations. Catdaddy, if you are watching, if there is some possible way you can allow me to spend some money to increase this cap by a bit, if there was a way to increase it up to 1,000, I would be extremely freaking happy, and I would be willing to pay for that amount rather than a free upgrade or something, or maybe if you get to a certain level, it increases, or anything like this. Unfortunately, 500 just is not enough if you have a collectible card game where the idea is to collect all the different various types of wrestlers. So that's what I have been doing, and I feel like I'm being punished for it. If there is some way to increase this, by all means, I would love to know about it. And I'm sure I am not the only person on the internet that also feels a little bit constrained by this 500 limit. If there is something that we can do, please let us know, Catdaddy. I think a few people would be willing to spend something to be able to increase this limit. And for God's sakes, don't make it like a yearly thing so that once it runs out, then you're just absolutely screwed. Make it a permanent thing. Don't make it like, oh, every month you can increase your thing by this. Make sure that it's just a one-off payment. and I'm sure that people would be happy to do so. Right, so first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to dust a tremendous amount of cards here. We are not going to dust anything from the legacy rarities. We will dust all the ones here that we do not need. Keep accidentally clicking on the same ones. We're not going to get rid of those. But these cards we don't need. Particularly the Repo Man. And is that us? Yes, that appears to be it. It's also going to give us 2,695 dust. But that is going to add tremendously to our quest. So it's going to give us a rare to draft pick. And there's a Kevin Owens that we do not need, so we're going to dust him as well. Just the second we find him, he'll be hiding out here in the Legions. There we go, we've already dusted 32 cards, which is very, very nice to see. We're going to go into WrestleMania Forever, and we are going to start trading these in for the chance of pulling either the Nikki Cross or the Uncle Howdy, both of which would be pros. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it from the bottom. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, you're not allowed to trade them in if you've got the maximum amount of draft picks? Oh no. Because we're not allowed to pick draft picks until we are under 500. Those two things lock us out of being able to trade everything into WrestleMania Forever. That's horrible, Catdaddy. That is a mistake. So I'm not allowed to trade all of this in until I get to... I have like 87 cards here ready to trade into WrestleMania Forever to get the chances of getting that Uncle Howdy and Nikki Cross. But I can't because I reached the maximum amount of draft picks. And I'm not allowed to go into the draft picks until I get to under 500 cards. That's horrible. And there's no way to get rid of your draft picks. There's no way that I can just go, like, just delete these 52 draft picks for me. Like, don't use them. No, you have to take them. Oh, that is absolutely hideous. I don't think I'm going to be able to trade any of this into WrestleMania Forever, unfortunately, because I think we just need to, unfortunately, dust it all. I mean, the dusting is going to help with the quest, but it only gives me more dust. It doesn't give me a chance of pulling a Stardust or anything. That absolutely sucks. Oh, if I'd known about that ahead of time, I'd have cleared out my draft boards before I started this recording. I was going to leave the draft board up there so that we could go through them and then use that towards the quest as well, but... Oh no, that's horrible. Well, that is a warning to everyone out there in the Grand Cat Grand Fleet. Don't fall into the same mistake that I did. Make sure that your draft board is cleared. Otherwise, WrestleMania Forever doesn't allow you to throw your cards into the trade-in, which is absolutely a mistake by Catdaddy and by WWE Supercard. That is not very cool of them in the slightest. Oh. And there's no way that is meant. That is certainly an accident. There's no way that someone is like, no, you're not allowed to unless you have less than 50 draft picks. There's no way that they implemented that. That is absolutely a mistake on their part. And also to lock you out of being able to use the draft board while you have more than 500 cards. Both of those shouldn't happen. It should be one or the other, not both. Because that has entirely locked us out, and unfortunately that is going to have to end the video here while I take some time to think about what I can do about this. Damn. Well, that absolutely sucks. So I guess that's going to have to be the end of this video. It's really unfortunate. I don't know whether I have to just dust all the cards or if there's some way I can get rid of draft picks. I'm going to have to ask my Discord server, see if there's anything that I can do about this. But unfortunately, this is going to have to be a rather unhappy ending, where we're not going to get to see all the cards traded into WrestleMania Forever. We're not going to see if we pull the Uncle Howdy or the Nikki Cross. We're not going to get to play Ring Smasher on this video either, because Ring Smasher doesn't like you to play while you've got more than 500 cards, which I think is also a mistake, considering it allows you to play Lights Out, Foley's Falls, and Real Turn while you do have more than 500 cards. So I really think Catdaddy needs to do something about this maximum amount here being 500. Because if you have been playing for as long as I have, I've got cards all the way back from... I have cards all the way back from Season 1 and Season 2 here that you guys can see. Not an awful lot of them. But you can see there that there is a decent chunk that I have managed to keep hold of. Well, these ones I'm not keeping hold of. These ones would be traded in if I had the opportunity to do so. But, yeah, no, that absolutely sucks. Yeah, there's nothing else to it other than just keep repeating it, but unfortunately it's true. So I'm afraid that is going to have to be it for this little... Axiom's stronger than... Oh no, Axiom is trading up this. Okay, we can detach that now. But that is going to be it for this little video here, folks. And I really hope that you all enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so that you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody. Hang on, People's Elbow does 597. And the Running Shoulder Breaker only does 463. Why would you ever not choose the final boss? Goodbye, everybody.